What up, peace? It's all about love. We gotta have unity, unity. UNITY, that's unity. UNITY.
Inpeloto,
infinite,
peace,
love,
and togetherness.
I am a senior at San Diego State. I'm a journalism major and political science minor.
I'm a political scientist at San Diego State. I'm a graduate student and I'm about to finish.
I'm going to be running for Congress. So, of course, I'm going to shave and I'm going to cut my hair.
And I'm a junior at San Diego State, business administration major.
The major problems facing our world today are globalization, specifically economic globalization and the uneven distribution of resources around the world.
The war in Iraq, world hunger, definitely the environment, because if we let the environment go, human beings might not even be able to exist on this planet anymore. And there goes, our whole population, the whole planet, the world as we know it.
It's a lack of communication between people that have the actual power and the people that have the cool little innovative ideas that are going to, maximize their productivity or make their job better or make, somehow. I mean, a lot of people have ideas. They never make it to the drawing board.
When you have these conflicts over religious ideals and, you get to these places where people are saying, this group is wrong because they don't believe in the same God I do, or things like that, there's really no way that you can solve that problem.
I mean, 20,000 kids a day in this world die from not getting enough food to eat. That seems like we have a rich economy in America. Why are we letting, children die because they don't have enough food when we're over here wasting food?
I think that's one of the main problems, lack of organization. If you have small organizations that fight day in and day out, and they all have their own little very centric view of what they're trying to do. And there isn't really one type of governing body or systems of hierarchy that can organize these groups. And again, through organization, in theory, they would be more empowered because of their numbers, because of their organization, because of their direction, to be able to make more of an impact in an area that they all might have a common interest in, but not necessarily the exact same interest, but very overlapping. And that's not happening at all. But until these smaller groups and organizations are united and merged together, then really, who's going to listen to the little Horton Hears a Who in the distance? Nobody cares.
I don't see an immediate solution. No, I see. I just since in the last maybe 6 or 8 years, I feel like the problems have gotten worse.
5 to 10 years from now, we probably still will have people starving to death. We probably still will have unjust wars with people bombing and blowing each other up over differences. We still will have intolerance and things like that. We still will be exploiting the environment for profit.
But
I think living socially responsible and thinking about others is really important.
We need to do more research. We need to figure out how we're going to deal with the problems, instead of leaving it for future generations to deal with.
Individually, by caring about other people, you're going to recycle. You're going to turn the sink water off when you're washing your face. You're going to conserve water and gas and electricity and things like that at home and recycle.
Making it affordable for people to buy a hybrid car, to take alternative forms of transportation.
I think the main thing is where we invest our capital. If we invest our capital into destroying each other, then that's what's going to happen. If we invest all our money, time, and resources into new inventions making this world a better place, we can have, a futuristic tomorrow.
We created a system to be able to identify companies that were acting in an eco-friendly manner and attribute their actions to, hey, these people are thinking green, these people are developing their products in this way, and they're, helping the environment like this. They would be able to qualify for different types of exemptions in terms of taxes. They would be able to qualify for different types of subsidized programs that would help them with either their marketing or their packaging or something. And then in addition to that, they'd be able to mark up their product to an extent that not only it paid for the extra mile that they went to ensure that they were reducing their impact on the environment, but also gave them even more of a profit margin than they had been if they were pushing the envelope like these, other companies that still have their heads buried in the sand.
And I think that we need to really work on our sense of community as like a whole, as a planet. People need to realize that what we do here in America affects people in other parts of the world. And I think that people in America, the United States, they realize that our actions do affect the rest of the world, but they don't necessarily realize that the rest of the world affects us because we are so oblivious to it.
What I think needs to happen is that Americans and many other people around the world who believe themselves to be loyal citizens of their country also have to realize that they are globalized citizens, that they are connected together, that our economies are connected together, our political systems are connected together, and we are connected together. We cannot think of ourselves as divided. We have to think of ourselves as dependent. Infinite
peace,
love,
and togetherness. Inpeloto is a company that cares about the environment, believes in socially conscious living and caring about other people, and they show that through the messages on their shirts. They show that through 100% organic, not making them in sweatshops and factories, and not caring about those poor starving workers that work for $1 a day. So I really respect that, and I like their message, so I'll wear it.
It has a very strong social message. They intend to do well, and they're going to work very hard in order to move that message across the world about how we bring ourselves together. The clothing merchandise isn't just about the fabric, it's about the image that we set and the example that we set to attain.
What up, peace? It's about love. It's about hope. Let's have unity. Inpeloto BodyWear.
What up, peace? It's all about love. We gotta have unity. U-N-I-T-Y, that's unity. U-N-I-T-Y. It's all about the heart. Fuse it with the mind. Look from the start and you will find unity. Outside you and me, it's unity. Togetherness. Lifted consciousness. Inpeloto BodyWear. Unity.